Now in Excel sheet, how to draw the graph for a polynomial. So here I am just giving a demo for a quadratic polynomial, right? So quadratic polynomial, here the you just see here, and here the quadratic polynomial is available. Fx is equal to x square plus 3. So now here on the top x-axis, y-axis, x-axis is there. Now you just give a formula if x is equal to 1, and in this formula you try to find the commands how to find the formula. So if x is equal to -1, 4 will be there, -2, 7 will be there, if 3 is there, if x is equal to 3, the value of this function is polynomial is 12. If x is equal to some other value 0, 3 will be there. If x is equal to -1, 4 will be there. Like that it will be there. If you want, you can change the values, because I have given the formula. I will change the values. Now I am removing all these values. So in the first one I will be giving let us say 5 value. Positive values I will give 5 and 8, 10 and 0. Minus values also I will be giving -4, okay, minus 10 and minus 20. So I have given you the points. So automatically, so now you have points, because only linear polynomial you have to join the points with scale, because they lie in the straight line. Now these things are not there in the straight line. So what happened, you have to join all these things with a free hand. If you join all these red points with a free hand, you will be getting a curve like thing. For all the quadratic polynomial, you will be having the graph like U-shaped graph. This U-shaped graph is also known as a parabola. Okay, so every quadratic polynomial, if graph is available, then what happened, you will be getting a parabolic shape, U-shaped graph. So sometimes this graph may touch the x-axis or may not be touching the x-axis. So in different cases the graph will look different. So in different cases we will be getting different graphs. So let us understand how quadratic polynomial appears in the graph. For that I will be drawing x-axis, y-axis and x-axis. Okay, so now I have to draw a graph. Suppose if the graph comes like this, U-shape, definitely U-shape only. So it is not meeting x-axis. So that means this quadratic polynomial cannot be factorized. So if the graph comes like this, the quadratic polynomial cannot be factorized, right? So if the graph comes like this, that means it is only touching 1. Then what happened, this quadratic polynomial have equal zeros, because it is touching at only one point. So the graph quadratic polynomial has equal zeros. How to find zeros, I am going to teach you in the next. Sometimes the graph touch the x-axis at 2 different points. Then this is 1 0 and this is 1 0. So x has zeros. So that is how sometimes it touches only one point, that means the zeros are equal. If it touches at 2 different points, the unequal zeros are there. So this is how you have to understand the graph. In the same way, you will be getting a cubic polynomial also. Cubic polynomial, there will be 3 zeros for this. So it is also one, sometimes it is meeting like this. Now what happened, 1 and 2 and 3. So 3 zeros are there. So if the graph wherever the graph meets the x-axis, that is 1 0. If the graph is not meeting the x-axis, what happened, there is no 0. Just now I have told you, like one graph is like this. So then what happened, it is not touching x-axis, sometimes the graph like this, sometimes with the graph like this, okay, sometimes the graph like this, whatever the graph. So what happened, when it is not touching x-axis, then it is the polynomial is not having the 0. So in the first exercise there are different graphs given. You just go through the graphs and understand the graph. I hope this class will make you clear about the graphs. So in my next class I am going to teach another concept. If you are having any doubts, you can contact me, or you can send a message, WhatsApp message on this number 7588 3439 and 72. This is my number. Okay, you can send your doubt on this number. Have a nice day. Bye bye.